So yeah, let's go ahead and head over to James Bradston's place.
Okay. It's in that area where there are like stacked apartments, stacked brick apartments.
Okay.
And you go up to the door, and there is a giant steel lock that has been put on it.
Very well. This is a bit of a problem.
I don't see how.
Oh, I see. Well, I can turn my eyes this way because I think I see a bird or a squirrel since I am an officer of the court. Oh my!
This time I'm not going to screw it up, and I'm going to just spin the hero point and unlock it.
Okay. You spend the hero point, take it off. Spend the hero point, you unlock the door. Pink. And you
I have to prove my worth immediately.
The door opens.
Okay.
Huh?
Oh, look. The door is open.
Well, how did that happen?
It was
Must have been
open.
rusty.
You got to lock that big lock. How strange.
Must have been rusty. Mm-hmm.
Old,
All right,
old
well,
is what it is.
since the door is open for us, we might as well go in and investigate. You know what I mean?
Your brother may have left something here.
James, you're picking up the Innish accent of Clay, if you know.
I know, right?
You gotta have an Italian accent. This is why you gotta
It's
talk.
Italian,
I work for the
Brooklyn.
Villanovas. Hey,
Okay, that's completely Brooklyn, dude. And racist.
it is.
That's racist.
Doing accents always seems racist. How would you do an Italian accent? Do me an Italian accent. Go for it.
Well, it's almost like a Hispanic accent, but it's more lyrical.
See, so when I sounded like it was Spanish accent, I was doing it right.
They do have the kind of, you know, it's got a rhythmic movement to it, and then their R's. If I remember, they don't really roll as much. Anyway, whatever. I'll have to go
When I do the Vodacci accent, I'm just gonna do a Brooklyn accent because
God.
it has
You
lots of
actually-
Italian roots to it.
Go to YouTube and type how to do an Italian accent. That's what I did with the Irish accent because I kept doing Scottish.
Yeah, but I'm the game master, and I have to deal with every culture.
Yeah. But
So
for Italian, you could actually go over there and like the guy that I was looking at, he was a voice coach and he gave 5 different sounds that are unique to the Irish accent.
So-
and so I'm trying to do them and I'm trying to remember them all at once, and it's like
So if I do a Vodacci accent, don't get upset at me if I go, boopity beepada, boopity boopada beepada.
You just not pulling away from me. You're just going to double down on it.
Exactly.
and everybody's
Because
doing Mario
accents
and
are
Luigi.
fun.
Right.
I'm not being racist. I'm being fun. They're jokes. It's a good time. If somebody does like I'm not going to be offended if somebody does an American accent like, hello, I would like cheeseburger, you know,
I would like to buy it with my credit card.
with my credit
I just
card.
came back from the dentist.
I like my gun. It is the shiny.
Oh, well, there was when the guy that did the late night show that used to be on Drew Carey. I forget his name now. Craig something. Craig
Ferguson. Craig Ferguson.
Ferguson. Yes.
Yeah.
And he did the American accent once, and it was just hilarious. It was way off, but yeah, that was one of the things he said. Look, I've just been to the dentist. I have all of my teeth. and the aisles, it's actually unusual to see everybody with a full set of teeth. Most people are missing one or two or something like, or most of them. So when he came to America, everybody looked like they'd come from the dentist. Everybody was, look, I've got all my. So
British people, it's
one of the things he did
a
for the
trope
Americans.
that British people have bad teeth. That could be considered
That's what
racist.
he said. That's what Craig said. I did not say that. Craig
But if you
said
repeat it, it's still
Craig
racist. That's kind of like saying,
Double down.
You can't talk about it. It's their N-word, dude.
yeah. So you walk into this place, and it's this 2-story kind of apartment thing. There's lots of there's like desks with papers. There's bookcases full of books. There's all sorts of stuff. Upstairs is the bedroom. Downstairs is like a living area and a kitchen.
I guess I'll look through the papers. Maybe there's something there that'll give me a clue.
You get down to the nitty-gritty and start punching numbers in and trying to figure this out, and numbers just don't seem to add up. You're not sure where the money's coming from or where the money's going, but there's more money coming in than exports, going out, or imports coming in.
Oh boy.
It's like 12 sheets of math.
Crystal, what is your character doing? What is Gwen up to?
I really didn't know what else to do, so I just came along with them. And I'm just kind of wandering around, looking at the place, seeing if I notice anything especially interesting.
You do notice stuff interesting. This guy is part of the Explorers Guild. You notice some of the stuff around here is definitely Explorers Guild stuff.
Like artifacts that are around
Yeah,
here?
you find like a compass, and it looks like a normal compass, but you flip it over, and there's definitely like the name of an Explorers Guild guy that is very prominent that you know. There's like a pin that isn't overtly Explorers Guild, but it is like you recognize it as it's a factional piece of the Explorers Guild. It's basically like a favor token of somebody, that kind of stuff. Just little bits and pieces that show that this guy is either he's part of the Explorers Guild or he does something for the Explorers Guild. And since you're part of the Explorers Guild, you know this. What's Luke doing in this place?
I'm going to be looking for two things: signs of a struggle, and then if I don't see anything like that, I'm going to look through the bedroom and see if there's like clothes that have been like an area where clothes might have been taken from, like hastily packed.
Okay. You go upstairs, you open the door, and you see a guy in there going through a chest. And he turns, he looks at you, and you look at him, and you're both like, oh.
Does he look like he's drawing a weapon, or
no? But he kind of eyes the open window like he wants to go for it.
Well, imagine meeting you here. Why don't you tell me your name before you jump out that window and break your leg?
He kind of hears your accent and goes, wait a minute. Who are you?
I believe I asked first, sir, but I am willing to share if you do.
This is obviously not your place. Who are you?
No, it's clearly not yours.
Well, yes, but I was told to come here by my good friend James. And you obviously weren't. So maybe I should call out for the guards to come on down here.
Perhaps we can assist each other. My name is Luke, and I am seeking James.
And why are you seeking James?
I am hoping he has information about a friend of mine.
Does your friend have a name?
Doesn't everyone? You still not told me yours.
Who are you?
I have said my name is Luke.
My name is David.
No, what is your real name? My name is David. Straight up lie. I call bullshit. I call the bullshit.
You know what? Tell me who your friend's name is, and maybe we can have a proper discussion.
I will. Marie. Her name is Marie.
My name is David Song. I'm a business associate of James.
Yes.
Well, I'm just going to go. He picks up
You don't
a
have
bag.
to use the window, sir. You really could break your leg. That would be a shame.
I think I'm good. Thank you.
Is he walking towards the window?
Yes.
I'm gonna walk over and stop him and say, please, take the stairs. That is
I don't want to go out the front door, thank you.
I am not drawing a weapon. You are welcome to leave.
I understand that. I am not leaving out the front door.
He
Then
came
you are
in here
clearly
through that
not
window.
here. I would like to see you call these guards.
I'm leaving. Thank you. Huh?
I grab him.
It's like, hey, let me go. Guys, you hear yelling now.
Ah, my keys
Run upstairs.
told me there's
Running
somebody upstairs.
Y'all walk into the room where there's a guy with a bag trying to get out the window, and Luke is trying to restrain him.
Top of the morning to you. Interesting circumstances we find ourselves in, yeah?
I'm gonna pivot, go back downstairs, go out the front door to where that window is.
Okay.
He goes out that window, he's not getting away.
He's going to play catch.
Okay. It's a very, very skinny alley. He can just jump from that window to the other building and get up on top of it.
Although, because
He's not the only one.
multiple times, he needs at least one raise to not break his leg.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go try to help him hold this guy.
Hey, get off, mate! Get off me! I don't know who the hell you're working for, but you're not working for any Mary.
I didn't say I was working for Mary. Stop lying.
He said he's looking for Mary. He works for me.
And who are you?
Brian Lynch.
You're Ryan's brother.
That would make a lot of sense considering both of our last names are Lynch.
He settles down. He settles down quite a bit. I was worried about your man here.
Oh, he's perfectly fine. I haven't seen one trace of dysentery since he's been around.
Did you guys come in through the front door?
Aye.
Well, that's no
We
good.
did.
That's no good at all. They probably
Wait,
know
what?
you're here then.
Who might know we're here?
Whoever framed your brother.
Ah, I see. Well, see, at this point in time, I'm not sure who it was. But I would like to talk with the person who owns this establishment, or used to own this establishment.
I can't help you guys
Okay, why is that?
because they probably know who you are.
Now, this sounds like a rather large conspiracy here. Who, perhaps, would they be?
I am not sure. I have no idea.
Ah,
But you are sure they exist.
Oh, yes, definitely.
But you know nothing about them.
No.
Then how do you know you're... This makes no sense.
Tell that to his brother who's sitting in a jail cell right now.
It could easily have been you that set him up.
Are you trying to say that Mr. Bradston, who's worked with your brothers for years, has set him up for murder?
no. I just want to find out where Mr. Rudston is so that I can talk with him and see precisely what's going on. Also, there's this little bit of a ledger here. Things aren't adding up here in this column and this column. You know, it might be in your best interest to talk just a little bit. Tell me exactly what you know. I'm trying to convince him.
All right.
Do you mind if we just sit on this bed, or do I have to continue holding you?
You can let him go. He calmed down. I said that a long time ago.
Okay.
You're like,
He's
struggling.
And they're like pulling him back in.
All right, so that you know, Corey, because I have to tell you, I'm going to like discreetly reach behind me and just clip my thumb on a blade,
Okay.
on my dagger, and then I'm just going to put my hand on him so he doesn't go anywhere, but I'm leaving a bloody print on his back.
You're marking him, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
James didn't do anything to your brother. I could take you to him. If I do that, I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, they know who you are. You walked in the front door.
Maybe we could arrange a place to meet at some point in time.
Maybe we can do that. Yeah, how about the North Standing Stones outside of town?
That sounds like a proper place to meet people. Clandestine-like.
All right, I'll see you there tonight at sunset.
Midnight.
No, not at midnight.
That's the best time to meet at Standing Stones. It says so in the rule book.
I will see you then.
Twilight.
And he will
Kind of dark and shadowy.
go to the window, jump out to the other building, get
Does he
on
break
top.
his leg?
No, he gets on top of the building and runs off.
I informed him several times. We would not prevent him from using
I
stones.
feel a consequence of breaking your leg should be there.
If 7C is confusing to you and your group as it is to us and ours, continue watching this as long as you'd like.